Welcome back to Whiskey One Woman, and in today's video we are doing E.H. Taylor small batch. Here's what the bottle looks like. Is that sticker coming off? Like, what the heck? I'm like OCD about that. Anyways. Okay. Alright, as I was saying, here's the bottle. Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch, first and only. This is Bottle and Bond, and for my subscribers that were commenting that I said, oh, they don't have the Bottle and Bond labeled, this is what I meant. That's like it was bottled and distilled under U.S. government supervision. And I'm thinking because the older bottles maybe were before the Bottle and Bond Act. I don't know. But that's what I meant. I don't know if this is required on bottles now or if it's like a later edition. So this is 100 proof because it's Bottle and Bond. And I'm just going to read this in the back in case people have never tried this bottle before. As a founding father, gosh, this is so fucking small. As a founding father of the modern bourbon industry, Colonel Edmund Haynes Taylor Jr. left an indelible legacy. His dedication to distilling began at the close of the Civil War when he purchased OFC, which I think is Old-Fashioned Copper Distillery. There he developed innovative techniques that are still in use today. Made by hand using some of Taylor's original methods, this small batch bourbon whiskey has been aged inside warehouses constructed by him over a century ago. Barrels were routinely evaluated to identify those with the richest and most complex flavors. A small batch of these select barrels were then blended together to deliver a distinctive character that is like no other. It is a true sipping bourbon that honors the uncompromising Colonel Edmund Haynes Taylor Jr. Oh gosh, we'd love to hear from our customers. I should call this number and send them my video. Just kidding. Oh yeah, it is Old-Fashioned Copper Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky, DSP 113. And I think this is the old fella right there. And these are one of the warehouses. When I went down to the Bourbon Trail and we did a tour at Buffalo Trace, it was pretty immaculate. It looked like a freaking town. It was huge, and like the warehouses were really old looking, and they had like black mold all over the buildings, and I don't think it was necessarily bad. But I think it was because the way of the distillation and sugars and blah, 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 blah. If you're ever down at the Bourbon Trail, like Buffalo Trace is one of the places you need to go. And I think one of the days I missed, they had for the day the E.H. Taylor, I think it was small batch, and people were like lined up for it. The day I went to Buffalo Trace, I believe it was Blanton's. And then like the next day that I went, because I was on my way out, I got the Weller Special Reserve. So this is Bottle and Bond, and I think everyone knows what Bottle and Bond means. So it's 100 proof, it's aged at least 4 years old, but I believe this is actually close to 8 years old. And it has to be under government supervision from one distiller at one distillery. In one distillation season or something like that. I always forget the wording. I'll get it one of these days. This is the bottle that I spent 3 hours in line for, and I was kind of pissed that I did that. But there are always going to be other drops, so I'm not concerned that I won't find something better. So this is what the bottle looks like. I love it. It's really pretty. I really want to get my hands on a barrel proof one, but that is really hard to find. And it's usually like the first one to go at allocation drops. color. That's what it looks like. It's a really, really beautiful color. Beautiful amber color. It smells really good. I smell vanilla. Caramel. There's like a lighter sweet note here. I don't think it's floral. It might be honey, but I don't want to say honey because I already said vanilla, but it could be honey too. I'm definitely getting the oak vanilla flavors going here. It almost has like a milky chocolate aroma as well. But I would say that's almost very light. It might just be the caramel, just super sweet. It also has a nice like buttery smell to it. I honestly wasn't expecting it for a small batch. So I'm kind of impressed. All right, let's go in for the taste. I got the oak, I got the vanilla, but it wasn't very sweet. And the finish, it was pretty short. Getting the vanilla, I'm getting the oak, I'm getting some caramel. The finish, it's smooth. There's a little bit of spice there. But overall, not too bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that it's like an amazing bottle and bond. I think that the Old Forester that I tried in my last video beats this by a long shot. I would say this is probably a classic bottle and bond bottle. It's really good. But it doesn't wow me. I'm even more upset that I spent 3 hours in line for this bottle. But because it's a Buffalo Trace bottle, I had to try it out of all the other options there. Yeah, this is your classic bottle and bond. You know, for being claimed to be, I think 7 to 8 years old, I was expecting it to be more robust, deep, maybe having some toffee notes in it, caramelized wood in that matter. I didn't really get that unless I'm missing it. I am going to look it up just to see if I'm missing any tasting notes here. Okay, so I'm on the Buffalo Trace website. Tasting notes: taste of caramel corn sweetness mingled with butterscotch and licorice. Wow, I definitely did not get licorice in there. But I'm glad I didn't because I do not enjoy licorice at all. The aftertaste is a soft mouthfeel that turns into subtle spices of pepper and tobacco. Okay, I can agree with that because I definitely did say there was some peppery note back there, but I'm not sure I got tobacco, so let me try it again. Yeah. I definitely get the tobacco now. I hate that like I'm now getting the notes, reading it. I still didn't get the licorice though. I will say it does have a sweet, I would say sweet caramel over caramel corn, but that's okay. Butterscotch, I did say that, you know, I do think it's a little, I don't even remember if I said it was velvety and smooth. Mingled with butterscotch and licorice. Let me see if I get licorice. No. I can see the butterscotch. I wouldn't really say that it's deep butterscotch. I maybe want to say butterscotch for the full body velvet taste that I'm getting, but I really wouldn't say that it's butterscotch. But I can agree that the finish does end up turning a little spicy, and that last flavor note was a hint of tobacco. Based on the tasting notes from this website, the small batch seems very evolved, and I love the transition of flavors. However, I don't think that I really got it, and that's okay. I think that's just like how my taste buds wanted to work today. Let's see. Oh, it won some awards. Oh, wow. This is all like in 2023. Oh, geez. Look at it. Won so many awards. Holy moly. Look at that. So recently, in 2023, it won the Double Gold Denver International Spirits Competition. Okay, I'm just going to read. This is all in 2023, by the way. Double Gold San Francisco World Spirits Competition, Double Platinum ASCOT, am I saying that right? ASCOT Awards, 2023 Silver International Spirits Challenge, 2023 90 to 94 Ultimate Spirits Challenge. There's a few more 2023s. Gold American Whiskey Masters, Gold North American Bourbon and Whiskey Competition, Gold Whiskies of the World, and now we're going to 2022. Like, it just keeps going. Yeah, they have a lot of awards for this bottle. I might hit up Old Forester and tell them to put their bottle in bond in these competitions. Oh, okay. I smell the butterscotch now. It smells really good. Sometimes when I do leave the bourbon out and let it sit, and like as I'm doing sips and stuff, like the aroma and the taste kind of elevates a little bit and opens up more. And I do remember some of my comments, I think it's James Street, mentioned that, you know, after I open these bottles, wait a few weeks and then try them again and see if the oxidization kind of elevates the flavor or changes the flavor in any way, because I think one of them were too spicy for me. I think it was the Elijah Barrel Proof A124, and he said, you know, give it a few weeks and it'll end up tasting better. So, I mean, I don't know if I will actually do videos on me trying all these again in a few weeks, but I'm willing to definitely give this another go around. I mean, I'm gonna drink it. It was good. It wasn't my favorite. I want to know like what it went against in all these other awards that it won awards. It's Buffalo Trace, right? So it carries a really high respected name. But I don't know. Do people, you know, do you guys love small batch? I'm curious because this is my first E.H. Taylor bottle. I do not own any other ones other than what I've sipped and tried. But, you know, next on my list is to get like a barrel proof or I forget what the other one is. I want to try them all. So yeah, that is my review on E.H. Taylor Small Batch. Let me know what you think. I just want to know your opinion. I mean, I could feel a certain way about bourbon, but you could feel a certain way about bourbon, and that's totally fine. And that's just the way your taste buds are and what you prefer. So, again, it wasn't my favorite, but it was pretty good. Should this be allocated? No, it should not. But let's just leave it at that. It's a Buffalo Trace bottle. It won a ton of awards, and I gotta give it that respect. So, cheers and see you in the next video.